Well, the art of elevated living. Many people believe that a luxurious home requires a million-dollar bank account, but true elegance is often found in the details that money can't buy. Today, we are embarking on a journey to transform your living space from mundane to magnificent. We will explore the philosophy of quiet luxury, where comfort meets sophistication in every corner. It all starts with a vision and the understanding that your home is a reflection of your inner peace. Let's begin the transformation of your sanctuary. Before we build up, we must look at what we have. Most homes suffer from visual noise, a collection of items that don't speak the same language. Notice how the eye jumps from a brightly colored pillow to a stack of mail, then to a mismatched rug. This lack of cohesion is the primary enemy of luxury. To create a high-end feel, we must first learn to see the potential beneath the clutter. We're looking for a canvas that allows the architecture and key pieces to breathe, creating a sense of intentionality and calm. The journey starts with a conflict, the gap between the home you have and the home you desire. It's frustrating to feel that your space doesn't reflect your taste or success. You might feel trapped by old furniture or a layout that just doesn't flow. This tension is the catalyst for change. We aren't just moving chairs, we are redefining how you experience your daily life. Every great design story begins with the realization that the status quo is no longer enough. It's time to break free from the standard and embrace the extraordinary. One of the biggest mistakes in interior design is safe lighting. Most homes rely on a single, harsh overhead light that flattens textures and creates deep shadows. This is a luxury killer. In high-end design, lighting is layered. It's about creating depth and mood through a combination of ambient, task, and accent lighting. Think of light as the jewelry of your room. When done right, it highlights the best features of your home while hiding the imperfections. Let's look at how we can replace those sterile bulbs with warmth. Texture is the secret language of luxury. A flat room feels cheap because it lacks tactile variety. Imagine the difference between a thin cotton throw and a heavy woven wool blanket. High-end spaces play with the contrast of materials, silk against rough-hewn wood, or velvet against polished marble. By layering these textures, you create a sensory experience that feels rich and grounded. It's not just about how the room looks, but how it feels when you sit on the sofa or run your hand across a side table. Colors can either expand a room or make it feel cluttered. For a truly luxurious look, we move towards a monochromatic or tonal palette. This doesn't mean your home has to be beige. It means choosing a base color and exploring its various shades, tints, and tones. This creates a seamless flow that guides the eye gently through the space. When the walls, the rug, and the sofa share a common tonal thread, the room feels larger, more expensive, and infinitely more sophisticated. It's about harmony, not matchy-matchy boredom. Now we reach the climax of our transformation, the hardware swap. This is the single most effective shortcut to luxury. Most builder-grade homes come with generic, plastic, or cheap metal handles and faucets. By replacing these with high-quality brass, matte black, or brushed nickel hardware, you instantly elevate the perceived value of your home. It's a small change with a massive impact. Suddenly, your kitchen cabinets and interior doors look custom-made. It's the finishing touch that tells everyone you care about quality down to the last detail. Scale is the playground of the professionals. A common mistake is buying furniture that is too small for the room, making the space feel bitty and cluttered. To achieve a high-end look, go for fewer but larger pieces. A massive, well-framed piece of art on a large wall is far more luxurious than a gallery wall of 10 small photos. Similarly, a rug should be large enough that all furniture legs sit comfortably on it. Proper scale creates a sense of grandeur and confidence in your design choices. It's about making a statement. Bringing the outside in is a hallmark of luxury, but we aren't talking about small, plastic-potted succulents. We are talking about statement greenery. A tall fiddle-leaf fig or a large olive tree in a stone planter adds organic life and vertical interest. Plants soften the hard lines of furniture and architecture, making the space feel curated and alive. The key is the container. A high-quality ceramic or terracotta pot can make even a simple plant look like a piece of art. It's about adding a breath of fresh air to your luxury aesthetic. The rule of 3 is a designer's best friend. When styling surfaces like coffee tables or consoles, grouping items in odd numbers, specifically 3, creates visual balance. 1 tall item, 1 wide item, and 1 small item. For example, a tall vase, a stack of books, and a small candle. This creates a triangle that is naturally pleasing to the human eye. It moves the styling from looking like stuff on a table to a curated vignette. It's these small, intentional arrangements that separate a standard home from a professionally styled one. As we move toward resolution, we must address the windows. Curtains are the mascara of the room. To make your ceilings look higher and your windows look larger, hang your curtain rods as high and wide as possible, often right up to the ceiling. Choose heavy, floor-to-ceiling drapes in natural fabrics like linen or velvet. When the fabric puddles slightly on the floor, it adds an air of opulence and comfort. This simple adjustment changes the entire architecture of the room, making it feel grander and more enclosed in luxury. The decluttering phase isn't just about throwing things away, it's about the edit. In a luxury home, every object has a purpose or a story. If an item doesn't serve the aesthetic or provide functional value, it shouldn't be visible. We are moving towards a less but better philosophy. By clearing the surfaces and only displaying your most beautiful or meaningful pieces, you allow the room to speak. Luxury is often found in the space between things, giving the mind a place to rest. This is the final stage of refining your masterpiece. Now, look at the transformation. We have moved from a disjointed, cluttered space to a harmonious, high-end sanctuary. The lighting is soft and layered, the textures are inviting, and the scale is confident. This is the resolution of our design conflict. You have created a home that doesn't just look expensive, it feels expensive. It's a place that welcomes you at the end of the day and inspires you every morning. This is the power of intentional design. You have successfully mastered the tricks of the trade to create a life of luxury. The moral of our story is that luxury is not a price tag, it is a mindset. It is the choice to value quality over quantity and intentionality over impulse. By focusing on light, texture, and scale, you have empowered yourself to create beauty in your immediate surroundings. This sense of agency in your own home translates to a sense of agency in your life. When you surround yourself with beauty and order, your mind follows suit. True luxury is the peace and pride you feel when you step through your front door. As we conclude, remember that your home is an evolving story. You don't need to do everything at once. Start with 1 room, 1 corner, or even 1 shelf. Use these principles of light, hardware, and texture to guide your journey. Luxury is within your reach, hidden in the simple choices you make every day. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of interior elegance. May your home always be a place of beauty, comfort, and quiet luxury. Your transformation begins now.